Suzanne's Paparazzi Jewelry, 24/7 shopping available. 160920 is the code. Show her some love, like she showed us. K&A Custom Crafts on Facebook. Well, hello guys. How we doing tonight, everybody? Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. We appreciate every single one of you. So what I'm going to do here real quick is I'm going to go around the room and introduce everybody who's here tonight for the Four Bros Radio Show. And that is myself. This is J-Mac, the Bearded One. Right at the top, right at the moment, we got Mess Around. Mess Around, brother, what's going on tonight?
Not a whole lot. Had a good day of doing a whole lot of running around, grocery shopping, that kind of thing. So,
you know, we got to make the other half happy, right? Like that's the key to life. That is for sure.
$300 later.
You know what? I've learned to just shut my mouth and take it without Vaseline, because they hold the keys to certain things that I enjoy. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
And remember, we go on dark 30 here because it gets a little dirty. Don't forget that.
Yep.
All right. Then on the other top, Mr. Birthday Boy at the top up there, Mr. Chris P. Bacon. Chris, how old are you tonight, man?
28.
28 years young. Man, I remember when I was 28. Damn.
I didn't think you were that old. I thought like 21, 22.
No.
Yeah, no kidding. I thought that too. Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yes, happy birthday, buddy. Couldn't do this show without you. We appreciate you so much. I hope you know that.
You
I'm
missed
glad the Cowboys got a win for you.
The Cowboys won.
It was close.
Pop on.
Yeah. Just don't go frying bacon naked. We don't want any of those accidents, man.
Yeah, no.
Okay. All right. And then the guy laughing at the bottom, the guy who brings the comedy to the show, the one, the only. He's one man, could be two. Mr. Big B Dirty Time. What's up, brother?
I'm doing good, Chris. Happy birthday. Again, yeah, I didn't know you were 28, and I'm glad the Cowboys won for you for your birthday. So you're done.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, so let's get everything started in the show tonight. I always appreciate these guys being here. Appreciate you guys watching. And let's get the comments going. We'll answer your questions tonight. But let's start out tonight. Let's look at the biggest surprise from week 2 in the NFL. Good or bad? So I'm going to have you all pick one good and one bad. And we're going to start with Mess Around. Who was your biggest surprise on the good side of things tonight or this week?
The good side, I'm going to have to go with, boy, my brother's going to hate me for this one. Lamar Jackson. Put up good numbers. Yeah, he ran all over them. They couldn't stop him. He was phenomenal.
I agree. I agree that was a good one. Who do you got on the bad side? Who kind of surprised you that they played so poorly?
They played the Saints after what they did in the week 1 to Jameis Winston. It'd have to be Jameis Winston from the Saints would be my bad side.
Yeah. All right, Sir Birthday Boy. Give us your surprise in a good way.
Who in a good way? Probably. I'm gonna go. Maybe it's not a surprise, but Rodgers. Everybody thought that he would just, fall off, but he played well. So, but we kind of figured that.
Then who for the bad?
The bad would probably be the Dolphins. I mean, they didn't get a single score, and they lost their quarterback. And
okay. I get what you're saying with the Dolphins, but you guys tell me if I'm wrong. Did they not look better with Jacoby Brissett than they did with Tua?
I'll have to go back and check out some highlights. I mean, so
it seemed like they played better.
Yeah. So, Big B, how about you? Who surprised you this week in a good way?
I guess Teddy Bridgewater keeping it going down in Denver. 2-0 and putting up some numbers. And for the bad, the big jinx in Minnesota kicking. Can't kick when the game's on the line. Can't kick an extra point. Probably can't even kick his way out of a plastic bag. I mean, so yeah, I'd have to go with the Minnesota kicking game on the bad.
I mean, this curse goes back a long ways. I gotta say, they lined up for that field goal, and I'm like, he's gonna miss.
Well, I put a meme on Facebook where it's Marty. I was gonna say Marty Jannetty, but Marty from Back to the Future. Hey, I've seen this before. Back when he's the first one. So
right.
But yeah,
right.
the jinx goes back until what was it, 98 when Anderson missed that field goal.
1998. Gary Anderson's hit every kick every single year. Goes to the championship
Every game
and
blows
misses.
Yep.
Did you hear the Vikings call on that?
That was against the Vikings, right?
No,
Falcons.
that was the Vikings. That was against the Falcons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
When Denny Green should have just kept throwing the ball.
Yeah,
But
that's
Chris, yes, that Paul Allen play-by-play announcement.
Yeah. He made it. Oh, no, he didn't.
It's good. Wait, what? He missed it. Oh my God. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. All right, so Adam's hit us with some comments here. I'm sitting in a beanbag, and well, you know the rest. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
The Chiefs needed to be humbled a little bit, and bad way was Seattle blowing their lead. I completely agree. And Big B, as a Vikings fan, you must feel scared every time they kick a field goal. The only other team that might be a little more scared and lately would also be mess around with the double doink. But
nope, Adam's right. I'm scared every time we line up for a field goal, just like the Braves fans are scared every time Will Smith comes in to pitch.
yeah. I think we got this one in the bag tonight. We're winning 11-4, so even if he comes in, I don't think he can give up 7 runs. But
don't jinx yourself.
He could.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Trust
Hold
me. I
my
know.
beer.
It's what he'd say too. Hold my beer.
Right.
Exactly. But I'll say that my surprise for week 2 on the good side of things is I was actually really impressed with how well Dallas put everything together and pulled out the win. So I'll give you that one, Chris. They kind of impressed me this week. And on the bad side of things, I don't know what happened. I don't know how the wheels are falling off so bad. Are falling off so bad for some teams, and I don't really know what's happened in Minnesota. But I actually, even being a Packers fan, I have to tell you that I had them as a contender this year. Like they were going to be right there to win the division. And the wheels have fallen off. I don't know what's going on there. So
yeah, no, you're right. And I was looking at their schedule because we were talking about it at work. I honestly don't. Somebody said 7-10 or 7-11 or 7-10. I'm like, where do you get the 7 wins from? Because I see possibly 3. I mean,
yeah,
the way they've been playing right now. So,
and so do something a little different tonight. We're gonna go around. We're gonna decide. You know what? Actually, private chat, guys. Give me who you think the week's MVP was for this week. Who should get the game ball for the week? And then I'm going to tell you a little stat, and you tell me if anyone deserves the least MVP of the week. I already have that picked in my brain, and you guys tell me who you think it is. But the non-MVP of the week, worst player of the week for me, is actually a pretty easy choice. So let's see. Let's see what we can get in there. As soon as you guys send me that, I'll start. Tell me What's that?
What are we on the MVP for the week and non-MVP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So MVP and non-MVP for the week. I mean, we'll feel some time here. Yeah, I knew Adam was gonna say that. Yeah. But Chris, did you have a good birthday, man? Like, what'd you do today?
Yeah.
Did you get to go to dinner or anything?
Yeah, went out to dinner and just kind of hung out at the house and took it easy a little bit.
Hey, that's
One
always
bad
nice to
day.
do on your birthday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it easy on your birthday. That's what you should do. And we didn't even give you a bunch of stuff to do for the network today. We kind of let you take it easy.
Right?
Yeah.
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 Went bad. So
For sure. No, it's always nice to take your birthday off. So, how are your Texas Rangers doing? Oh, wait. Sorry.
we're losing. We're out of the race pretty much, and now you're just looking at what you got for next year.
That is true. Hey, Christy Wilson's joining us now. Lisa Halverson's here. Thank you both for watching. Adam's
Hi,
still
guys.
with us at this point.
It's always a joy when Chrissy jumps on, especially at dark 30.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So while we're getting those last couple pulled up here, I think that since Lawrence has thrown 5 picks and Wilson has thrown 5 picks, who throws more and who gets their first win first? Well, the funny thing, I'm going to talk real quick about the Jets. For me, someone asked earlier, do you think the Jets lose every week? And I said, well, week 6 looks okay to not get a loss. That's their bye week, by the way. So I said week 6 looks at least like they won't lose that week. So we'll see. I'm glad to see you guys. We're glad to see that you're watching too, Lisa. Thanks for that. Christy Wilson, the Red Sox didn't play today. No, they did not. I don't think that they're going to be able to come back and win first place. They'll probably be in the playoffs though, so that will be good for your team if that's your team. So, a couple of votes for MVP, and I can give you who mine is for the week. So we got a vote for MVP as far as Rodgers for the week. I don't think he's got the MVP for the week, to be honest with you. I beg to differ on that. Then we have a vote for Lamar Jackson.
That's a good vote.
And we have a vote for Derek Carr. Now, we have 2 votes for Derek Carr, honestly, because I would have actually picked Derek Carr as my MVP for the week. He's driving that car in Las Vegas. They're winning games. So
Yeah.
there is 2 undefeated teams in the AFC after week 2. Those teams are the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos.
Yep.
You tell me who picked that before the season started, that they'd be the last 2 undefeated teams in the AFC.
I would have never guessed that.
There is no way.
Really, I wouldn't have.
And there is 2, so I guess non-MVP is going to go to 2 guys. We got 2 votes for Jameis Winston. He didn't play a good game. I don't think he played the worst game of the week.
No,
I think the worst game of the week went to Zach Wilson of the Jets.
Yeah.
Who at one point in the game had 4 completions and had thrown 4 interceptions on 6 passes.
Jets just don't have any luck with quarterbacks lately.
Wait. He had 4
No,
completions on 6. Okay.
Right. So what I'm saying is he had 4 completions. Okay.
Yep.
So he started the game 4 of 5. Right?
Okay,
4
I
of
got
5.
what you're saying now.
Okay.
And then he comes back and had 4 interceptions on 6 attempts.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
his next 6 passes, he threw 4 interceptions out of the next 6 passes.
Well, it's like Burrow threw three passes in a row.
So
Picks.
So
but
he was 8 of 11, and 4 of them were picks. Okay.
he hadn't thrown a pick in like 199 attempts, and then his next 3 passes were picked.
Yep. And I hate it when they do that. They put those stats up on the screen, and you're like, oh, guess what's about to happen?
Yep,
That's
exactly.
what changed Mahomes too. They said he'd never thrown a pick in September in his career. And what he did threw a pick.
Well, that's like okay. So before we came on here, I'm watching the Atlanta game, and Richard Rodriguez, who we traded for from the Pirates right before the trade deadline, they're like, oh, he hasn't given up a home run in his last 26 innings, and I'm like, you son of a bitch,
Right. I hate when you do that.
because the next pitch, well, and then it's gone, and I'm like, God, why would you do that?
Or like in some games they'll go, and I'll use an older player like, now Brett Favre hasn't thrown an interception in 300 attempts. He just threw an interception.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it happens all the time.
I agree with Christy Wilson. Zach Wilson plays for a team that sucks big time. Yes.
Oh,
And obviously, Sam Darnold was not the problem in New York because he actually is playing pretty well this year. I won't
Yeah,
say
he
he's
is.
playing
my other
great.
MVP if not for Carr.
I mean, I'm not saying he's playing great, but he actually is playing well. I mean, he's running the team very well. We forgot about Derrick Henry. Now, Derrick Henry, I think it's just because he's doing Derrick Henry things, but the guy is insane. He had 41 touches in the game, and he had 239 yards from scrimmage. Like that's crazy. That's
Right.
almost 6 yards a touch. That's insane. Is anyone stopping Derrick Henry? And let me ask you this: is Derrick Henry the number one candidate to break the rushing record this year? I don't think there's anyone else that's even close.
With an extra game for sure. I think he's got a great chance to catch that.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll catch up. Maybe he'll be a yard or two short or something, but I think he'd be really close.
Oh, if he comes within a yard, game 17, you know they're giving it to him.
You know they're giving
They're
it
going to put him
yeah.
in there. I mean,
So here's something for Chris that I wanted to point out to Chris. Now, I made a prediction before the season started, and he laughed at me. He laughed at me and said that there's no way that Dallas is trading away Zeke Elliott. Well, I'm here to tell you, Chris, I just looked at a stat that said that Zeke Elliott has not had a 100-yard rushing game in 613 days.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
well, guess what he's
613
going to
days.
have next week?
His backup just had a 100-yard game.
Exactly my point. Pollard, his backup, has gone 0 days without a 100-yard rushing game.
I've always, when Pollard came in, I liked him. I thought, that he was really good and they should use him more.
But right, but are you sure you wouldn't want to cut him with DiNucci to save payroll for the Cowboys?
Sure, why not?
Because I just guarantee you, like, if Pollard keeps producing and Zeke doesn't,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to take a hard look at how much you're paying Zeke and how much you're paying Pollard. And I'm sorry, but that's just a business move of like, well, let's try to trade him somewhere.
And I think after next year, I think on his contract, they have an option, to let him go.
Probably that's built into a lot of players have
Yeah.
that option. The team has the option.
Chris is going to guarantee a 100-yard rusher next week for Zeke.
Okay.
Against that Eagles defense? I don't think so.
What do we want to bet? Let's get Chrissy betting. What are we betting?
Right. Adam's got a question. Should these
Yeah.
records count with an extra game?
I think so.
No.
Why not?
Because it took him an extra game to do it when these other guys did it in 13, 16 games, whatever, maybe. If they
Well,
did
it was-
an asterisk.
I mean, it was 14, and let's not forget that O.J. Simpson was one of the best running backs of all time. He ran for 2,000 yards twice, and he did it
Yep.
in 14 games both times.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
But then before that, they only played a 12-game season.
Well, then that's what we're saying. Like, you add games, of course guys are going to break records. The passing record's going to go down this year. The passing touchdown records will probably go down this year.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's just because you got an extra game. And we're in a passing league. So all those records are going to go down. Christy Wilson says she's not betting anything. So, that she's not gonna bet anything on that. Let's see what can we do tonight. So we talked a little bit about. Let's real quick jump to baseball. Does anyone think that there's going to be any surprises here at the end of the season?
I'll be surprised if Minnesota gets out of last place.
The surprise is the Arizona Diamondbacks finish on a winning streak.
That'd be good though. But I doubt it.
I know. It'd be funny though if they did win on like a 10-game winning streak, close out the season after they played so badly all year.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible to happen. It's possible to happen, but I don't see it happening. I imagine how many yards Peterson would have ran in that extra game when he almost broke the record. Yeah, imagine, especially if he played against Green Bay that season, because I'll never forget the meme of that season though, because that season he ran for 406 yards against Green Bay in 2 games. Right.
Yep.
So they have this meme where it says, Green Bay, this is what 406 yards looks like. And then on the bottom, you got Rodgers and Matthews standing down there with the Lombardi Trophy, and they're like, "Yeah, well, this is what the Lombardi Trophy looks like." So,
Yep. Yep.
That's cute. Look at our trophy.
right. All right. So let's do a little bit of on this day in sports history. Anyone know anything off the top of their head of what happened in sports history on this day? Anyone think of anything?
Hold on, I'm looking.
Don't know.
Nothing that comes to mind offhand. I mean, if anything, it's going to be like, somebody got their 3,000th hit or 500 home run, or somebody had so many games consecutive snapped with an interception, or something. But yeah, nothing offhand comes to mind.
In 1906, the New York Highlanders first baseman Hal Chase had 22 putouts to tie an MLB record in his 6-3 win over my White Sox.
Hey, there you go.
Wow.
No, I just saw a good one on this day. A certain softball team lost 68-11.
Whoa.
On this crazy one.
Any comments there, J-Mac?
No, I got nothing to say about that game. That's pretty
In 1969, New York Jets Steve O'Neill punts 98 yards against the Broncos.
Yeah, that was a crazy kick, for sure.
He punched the ball from the 2. Okay, I have to look that one up. That's kind of ironic.
Yeah.
Let's go with in 19. Let's go 19. Heck yeah, let's do it. Let's go 1924. The Cubs' Grover Cleveland Alexander beats the New York Giants to win his 300th career game. In 1931, on this day, Major League Baseball's Lou Gehrig has 4 RBIs, breaking his old RBI mark of 175 en route to 184.
Wow.
You know that the league leaders now are in the low 100s? The league. I mean, could you imagine if a guy came out and had 180 RBIs in a season?
God. Might as well lock him up for MVP.
Right? That's crazy. 180 RBIs.
There's one
Has anybody been close?
I don't think so.
I don't think anybody's been close. If anybody had been Bonds, I think it would have been close. I mean,
here's one that Brandon's not gonna like. 1970, Oakland A's Vida Blue no hits the Twins 6-0.
Yep.
Oh well.
Good stuff.
Oh,
Good stuff. All right, let's go with something a little more contemporary, and then we will get into rapid fire. So, in 1987, Chicago running back Walter Payton scores his NFL record 107th rushing touchdown in the Bears' 20-3 victory over Tampa Bay. And that segues into something I was going to talk about. Do you know that Walter Payton, they talked about how he was not just a running back? I mean, he was a running back. That's what he played, right? But they said this guy would come to the practice field, okay? He's running all this stuff. He would throw 40-yard touchdowns from the backfield. Then he would go with the special teams team, and he would kick 35 and 40-yard field goals. This guy was an athlete. He wasn't just a running back. He didn't just play, one position. He could have played anywhere. He was an athlete. Maybe one of the greatest athletes of all time.
You wanted
Yeah,
to
who are we
learn
talking
all
about?
the positions. Walter
Walter
Payton.
Venus.
Walter Payton.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's actually ironically that's the first jersey I ever owned was a Walter Payton jersey.
Yeah.
He was a really
Let's
good
go
running
one
back.
from the 2000s quick. Let's do 2013. Alex Rodriguez sets new major league record with 24 grand slams.
Oh wow.
That's a crazy number. 24
Yeah.
grand slams in your career. I mean, too bad it was all done with steroids, but
Eh.
everyone's favorite segment,
Yeah.
rapid fire time.
All
Zero.
right.
All right.
Let's see what we can do. Let's bring them up. Let's see. Let's start with let's start with the birthday boy tonight. I love it. Let's start with
Alright.
Chris. Let's start with Chris.
Ready?
What's your favorite joke? I mean, I thought of. Go ahead. I thought you were gonna
I
say
know.
like the Texas Rangers or something, but
Yeah. That could be one. That could be one. But no, I don't have really a favorite off the top of my head.
all right. How many books have you read so far this year?
0.
Ooh.
I think we can all be in that club.
Me.
Oh, I've actually read 2.
One more than I've read.
What is the meanest thing you've ever said to somebody?
Ooh.
Oh God.
Haven't really said anything mean per se.
In your whole life, you've never said anything mean to anybody.
Come on.
I mean, maybe not screamed, but kind of yelled. You know, like I don't want to do that or whatever. But I haven't like gotten any like fights or stuff like that. So
Do you have brothers,
I don't.
sisters?
No.
Okay. There you go.
But you've never like gotten mad at your parents and been like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
hate you. Don't talk to me.
Yeah, you.
We've
can say
all
that. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
come on, because we've all been there. We've all been there.
Right.
Hell, I say that to my kids half the time.
Go.
One more for you, Chris, since you'll get an extra one
Yeah,
since
yeah.
it's your birthday. If you were running for office, what would your campaign slogan be?
My campaign slogan would be for the people.
For
Like
the people.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to mess around next. Mess around, are you ready?
I think my slogan was better. I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah. It would.
Oh, I love that.
The best slogan is on Brewster's Millions. None of the above.
None of the above. Yeah. So mess around. If your plane was about to crash, who would you want sitting next to you?
Nobody I care for.
Oh.
You know, I don't want my loved ones being on the plane dying with me is what I mean.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I get that part.
So it'd be like, I don't know.
Mandy Rose.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Wow.
I figured he was going to go
Whoa.
there. All right. Mess around. What do you think is your best feature?
My best feature. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not my butt. You know,
Oh God.
probably my smile.
Smile. Okay. All right. And if you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
That I didn't sleep so much and wasn't so lazy. I know that's
Okay.
two, but they're both tied in together.
No, that's a good one. That's a good one. Time for Big B Dirty Time.
All right.
All right.
Hi, Joanne.
We got it. We got to get you some good ones. Let's go with what annoys you.
Nowadays it's people being so nitpicky on things, or so not nitpicky. Yeah, I guess nitpicky on things. I can't think of another word.
Okay.
People being so sensitive.
Yes, there you go. That's that. Yeah, so
Sensitive. There we go. Yeah, good.
Yes.
The last person you touched.
You know, honestly, it'd probably have to be my son giving him a hug, or not giving him knuckles or something.
Okay. All right.
I don't know why I found that so funny. I just do.
Because we gave that one to Randy, and he said himself, and I think Chrissy agreed.
Right. Oh, are you a dog or a cat person?
Ooh, that's. I'm kind of both. I mean, I like the cats. If I know the dog, I'm okay around dogs, but well, mainly I'm a cat guy.
Okay.
Love the pussy. Good stuff.
Oh, wow.
No, when I was a kid, I got bit underneath my eye by a Doberman Pinscher. So when it comes to dogs, even though I'm a big guy, when it comes to bigger dogs, I'm kind of skittish around them a little bit.
That makes sense. I can respect that. That's fair, I think.
Well, yeah. There's a story too where closed out a bar and the bartender's like, "Hey, come over to the house, have a little bit more." I'm like, "Okay." So me and another lady went there, knocked on the door, heard this big, deep dog bark, and I was at the front door. Well, when I heard the bark, I went behind the person I was with because she knew the dogs. So I was like, "Yeah." It was a big Doberman or Great Dane, one of the lovable dogs I've ever met.
All right. Let's end with a couple one-liners tonight. We got to throw the comedy in there a little bit. We did this last time on the show, Mess Around, and we were all laughing so hard by the time we were done with this. Let's go with the first one being, I was wondering why the Frisbee was getting bigger and bigger, and then it hit me.
Yeah.
I can't believe I got fired from the calendar factory. I mean, all I did was take a day off.
That's good.
Took a day off. Cute.
This one might be geared towards mess around. I told my girlfriend that she drew her eyebrows too high, although she seemed really surprised about it.
My girlfriend still has her eyebrows, so that doesn't apply. But it's still funny.
God.
That's great.
This one, I think this one is definitely you mess around, though. This one is right up your alley. I just burned 2,000 calories. That's the last damn time I leave brownies in the oven while I take a nap.
Yes. Yes. Sleeping champ.
Oh,
Yeah, we gotta look
lo-
that up and see when the signups are.
We do. Oh, let's do two more.
That's the last time I take a nap.
Yeah, right. One of the cows didn't produce milk today. Man, that was an utter failure.
That's good. I like that, man.
Utterly ridiculous.
Yeah. And the last one that we are going to do is how do you make holy water? Chris, how do you make holy water?
I don't know how.
You boil the hell out of it.
Holy shit.
Oh,
All right. Well, that concludes the show for tonight. We're glad you were with us for some comedy, some NFL talk, some rapid fire. We enjoy doing this. We couldn't do this guys without you guys. We enjoy watching, listening. Mess around. Give us some 30, 45 seconds, man. What do you have to tell us?
I have to tell you that I was going to start my show up back today that will initially start, messing around with mess around, but things got a little crazy, did a little running around. So next Monday for sure. So
Okay. Look out for that. And Big B, what you got?
well, let's see. Tuesday, tomorrow, check me out on deck, and then later after that, we got the Tuesday Night Mania, where we break down a little AEW and some rumors and breaking news or some kind of topics for wrestling. Myself, Ace, William Hudson, and I don't know, maybe we'll have a special guest or something too. So check that out tomorrow.
All right, thanks for that. And birthday man, Crispy Bacon.
Birthday to you.
That's right. Happy
Look
birthday,
like a
man.
monkey, and he smelled like one too.
That's right.
Thank you.
Many more. We hope you have many more.
Yeah.
We hope you're with us for a long time. We couldn't be more thankful of everything you do for the network. I can't stress that enough to you, how important that is to us. But happy birthday, man. I hope it was a great one. Give us 45 seconds.
Thank you guys for watching, tuning in. Make sure to, watch out for Coast to Coast. We got good shows going on, and make sure to watch On Deck and all those shows tomorrow. And this NFL season has been crazy with all the games and how they've just been, close. Just a couple possessions. So it's going to be interesting.
And I
Hey,
agree
Chris,
with all.
did Danucci buy you anything?
No,
anything?
of
Oh,
course not.
wait, you cut him, so he has no money to buy anything for you. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I tell you what, this is always the fun. I think this is the funnest show on the network, I gotta say, and I enjoy doing it a lot. For Mess Around and Big B Dirty Time and the birthday man, Chris P. Bacon, we appreciate y'all so much. We thank you for watching. We will see you on the other side.